A 2026 analysis reveals that adding just 5 minutes of brisk walking to your daily routine correlates with a 10% reduction in all-cause mortality. Pop culture dictates you need 10,000 steps or an hour of sweating to see health markers move. This binary all-or-nothing approach discourages the people who need movement most. The data paints a completely different picture regarding the minimum effective dose. Recent epidemiological data involving tens of thousands of participants highlights a startling efficiency. Just 5 extra minutes of brisk walking daily is linked to roughly 10% fewer deaths in follow-up periods. For the most sedentary quartile, this small addition drops mortality risk by 6%. Moving from 2,000 steps to 7,000 steps yields the most dramatic risk reduction, slashing mortality risk by nearly 50%. While going to 10,000 steps provides further benefit, the curve begins to flatten. The massive ROI happens at the bottom of the activity spectrum. This occurs because the dose-response relationship between exercise and longevity is logarithmic, not linear. The first 15 to 30 minutes of weekly activity provide the steepest physiological adaptations, primarily regarding insulin sensitivity and blood pressure regulation. Standard guidelines recommend 150 minutes of moderate exercise weekly, correlating with a 26 to 31% drop in all-cause mortality. Pushing beyond 300 minutes yields diminishing returns for longevity, though performance metrics obviously continue to improve. If you are watching this channel, you likely exceed these thresholds. For runners averaging 30 miles a week, adding 5 minutes of walking won't statistically alter your lifespan. Your optimization strategy lies in intensity distribution and cross-training, not volume accumulation. However, reducing total daily inactivity by just 30 minutes, replacing sitting with low-intensity movement, is linked to a 7% reduction in mortality. This suggests that breaking sedentary patterns is as crucial as the exercise session itself. Brief bouts of walking activate the soleus muscles, acting as a second heart to pump venous blood back centrally and clear blood glucose. This metabolic regulation occurs almost immediately, regardless of your aerobic capacity. The takeaway isn't for you to run less, but to understand the barrier to entry is lower than marketed. This is the data you need to encourage sedentary family members. 5 minutes is not trivial, it is the most potent intervention available relative to effort. The minimum effective dose for health is shockingly low. Aim for the 7,000 step inflection point to capture the majority of longevity benefits, then build volume specifically for athletic performance. Volume builds performance, but consistency builds longevity.